That look all right? I hope so. I need to clean my glasses too. How about that? Always make sure you have your glasses on when you're cleaning them. Don't do this, you know, with your glasses off. A little alcohol in the eyes, that'll wake you up. Yesterday, I was 10 miles from home back in Reno, and a truck hauling hay was in quite a hurry. He flew by me. I was doing 70 and he must have been doing 90 or 100, but he kicked up a rock and I watched that rock bounce and hit the windshield. It caused a bullseye crack, and I have a little solution. It's been years since I've used this product. I've used the Rain-X version, but I'm a big fan of Permatex. I've used their products back when I was a mechanic for everything. So I like the company, and their products have always treated me good, so we're going to give this a try. They do have a website that shows the instructions. There's instructions in here too with pictures for those of us that can't read. But they do have a video if you look it up. There's a bunch of videos actually on YouTube. I mean, you could replace a windshield with a video off of YouTube. But we are not replacing my windshield today. We just need to fix this little crack. I'll put a picture of it right here. From where I'm sitting here in the driver's seat, it is in my sight line, and DOT, if that was to spread, I don't know if they can get you just on a crack like that, just a chip. But if it spreads and it's in your line of sight, they can get you a ticket for it. I'd have to ask somebody. I don't know anybody in DOT anymore. I kind of stay away from all that noise. But let's start our repair. I gotta open up the hood. I got myself a nice little quiet spot. I'm not at a truck stop right now. I'm kind of in a drop yard somewhere in Portland, so I've got plenty of room to work and get this windshield repaired. There. One thing I hate about being fat is I'm scared of heights. That's fine. Yeah, so that is a bullseye crack. You can see that it's split. The outside layer didn't break, but there's an inside layer, because these windshields are like 5 or 6 layers with I imagine like almost like a rubber cement in between them. I don't know what they use, but I think my fat ass is secure, and I'm gonna do this without gloves. Does that look comfortable? It's not, but it'll have to do. Let's clean this bugger. I can feel it's pretty deep. I don't see any like glass that's like broken or chipped necessarily. Hopefully my head camera's picking this up. It's hard to get the angles just right. I didn't really double check on my camera on my phone. I think there's a little bit. Basically, you don't want any real loose pieces. I should be wearing safety glasses, right? Yeah, what a rookie. But welcome to the game of owning your own truck. You know, I can easily afford hiring somebody to do this shit. But where do I go while it's being fixed? It's only like extremely hot on my knee. And you line this guy up and press it on real good as I breathe into the microphone. What you think of that? So this little resin thing, it's got a little twisty thing there. So open it up. They say to use about 3/4. Oh, of course I spill it the second I put it in there. What the flying frick? I should have brought a paper towel. But yeah, that's how you screw up instantly. Dumping half your friggin' resin out. Now the fun part, we get to use this at range. With the syringe, we draw a vacuum. Probably should use 2 hands. Yeah, let's use 2 hands on that. Seems like the, oh, I see what it is. There's a detent there. So now it's drawing vacuum. While it's doing that, it's supposed to do that for like 10 minutes. I'm gonna clean up my mess there a little bit. Pardon me while I breathe heavily and jump off my truck. Alright, so we're halfway done. I made a mess on the windshield, so I'm gonna clean it up here and continue our professional work. The friggin' resin got away from me. Hopefully I don't have to use that razor blade. Get in there, scrape that shit off. Oh, it's not bad. I hear a car behind me. Is that car going to confront me? Nope. This is official business right here. You can't run me off. I am a professional. Okay, so I'm gonna say this has been 10 minutes. What do you think? Were you guys counting? It don't matter because I just edit the video. There. Okay, now we're gonna switch it to from sucking to blowing. This the Permatex windshield repair. I hope it works. Because basically you're using the syringe and a little bit of resin. You make an airtight seal above the crack, and you know, in the crack itself you got to clean it a little bit. And I think the more you open it up with that little safety pin, the better it might work, because you want that resin to get into the crack, you know, because it's between a layer of glass. You want it to get down inside there. You want that resin in there. So I think opening it up a little bit aggressively will give you better results. I didn't really dig around in mine too much, but we'll see the results here later in the video. But the whole idea is to draw a vacuum, and with the absence of air, that liquid of the resin will go into all the cracks, all of the filled voids. And so you let that cure for like 10 minutes and the resin will start to build, you know, it'll start to harden, I guess. Do that for 10 minutes and then you pop the seal to introduce oxygen. I don't know if that's part of the curing process or not. But we're using that oxygen in a pressurized fashion, and you push the syringe down, and it pushes the resin into, so basically you've drawn a vacuum, right? So all the resin's going into the cracks, and then you draw vacuum, or you drop vacuum, and then you apply pressure, and it pushes that resin in to fill the crack even more. It's actually pretty cool, right? So we're coming up on, I don't know, I'll give it another 5 minutes or so, and we got to remove everything and then work on the outside with the resin that's left over to fill whatever blemish. And it looks like there's another little, kind of like a little rock, like a nick, not really a chip. And while we're here, I'm going to clean the inside of the windshield. How about we do that right now, huh? Cover your, oh wait, my microphone's right here, so I can turn my camera around with reckless abandon. Think I can get that sucker off. Here's the ripping. Ripping is progress. Well, I can see a little bit of the results here. Okay, hopefully my little GoPro head camera here, you see it's not as pronounced, but I'm going to fill that in a little bit like it says in the instrucciones. There's another one, like right here. So, what do you guys think? You think it'll work? If not, I'll have to talk to the manager. You don't need to talk to the manager. Oh man. Wait a second. I am the manager. And I'm currently talking to myself. Wow. Oh. It's always good to realize something once a day. And we're not leaving that or this. But I do need this razor blade. I'll put it right here next to my microphone. And let's put our gloves on for shits and giggles. Just say I actually used them. Whoa, I almost slipped. Man, I would have pooped. The question is, would I have pooped before, during, or after the fall? I got news for you. All three. Hell, I might just poop right now. Oh. That boy is not acrobatic. Okay, I'll leave it at that, kids. What do you think? Let's get this bitch closed up. The sound of quality. What do you think of that? Speaking of quality, somebody was asking me about my logo for Bechtel Transportation. And before I shut the cameras off here, I might as well tell you, right? So, Bechtel Transportation, of course, family name, BT, Bechtel Transportation, the state of Nevada. If you guys remember your history, UPS used to have that on top of their logo. You know, it would say UPS with a little package thing on the top. And yeah, that was what their logo looked like, and I figured I'd have my way with it artistically. Let's jump in the cab, I'll tell you more. So yeah, I'll tell you kids a little bit about the logo on my truck, my company logo, very proud of. I see grease on my floor mat. And you know what that means? Somebody stepped in a turd. Oh, good. I was nervous. It's nothing worse than getting in your truck and seeing the telltale signs of a major screw up. Let me get the air conditioning going because I'm hot tonight. Camera's almost dead, so I'll finish my explanation here. So yeah, the top part of the logo is the old UPS logo. That's in honor of my father. He was a feeder driver for UPS, Teamster. He retired in 2000, right after the world ended. And yeah, that was kind of my honor. He never saw me get into trucking. He did see me become a diesel mechanic and stuff and all that, but when I got into the trucking game, I figured I'd do something to honor his memory, right? So that's what the BT and the whole logo is about. So, anywho, I will show you the results of the windshield repair after I sleep. It is 11:55. I was supposed to be asleep 2 hours ago, so my 10-hour sleeper is going to be 8 hours, you know, of actual sleep. Not very happy about that. I've been working really hard lately, and oh yeah, I'm grumpy. Anyway, kids, stay tuned for the rest of the video, and catch you later, huh? Good morning. So, I've had the chance to drive with my new little windshield repair. As you see, it's still there. It's not as bad, and honestly, you can see, you know, where the initial rock chip was. I think the only way to fix that is to dig it out a little bit more, so the resin has a chance to get into the back and stuff. But yeah, that's the results. But hopefully it'll stop it from cracking and spidering and all that. So I don't know, I think it'll be okay. It just looks annoying.